Alright everyone, so in the previous video we defined what it was to cycle levels, and we just made the game wait 100 seconds between each new level. But this is not actually what we want, because I'll tell you why. Because this wait here doesn't allow us to pause it. So suppose you hit pause halfway through the game, like there's 50 seconds left. Halfway through the level, I should say. There's 50 seconds left. Well, it's just going to continue counting down those 50 seconds. Right? So the 50 seconds aren't going to get paused. And so maybe you go away for a couple of minutes. As soon as you come back, it will have gone to a new level on its own. Right? Or when you unpause, it'll go to a new level. It really depends what exactly happens. But what I want to do is I want to redefine this to create a pausable version of waiting 100 seconds. And it's kind of cool how we do it, because it's a trick that's used a lot in computer science. So, what I'm going to do is, I want to create a variable, and we'll call the variable counter. And the idea is that it's kind of it's going to keep track of time. It's kind of a countdown number. And now imagine that we set the counter to 100. Then how do we get it to wait 100 seconds? Well, you can build something that does it in the right way by doing something like this. So I'm going to put here repeat until counter equals 0. So grab an equals, and then grab a counter. All right, so this is the idea of this is it's going to start repeating doing something until this counter runs out. And one of the actions that's going to be here is going to be change counter by -1. So you can see what happens here. You start off setting the counter to 100, and then you repeat until counter equals 0. Change the counter by -1. Oh, well then it's 99. Should I carry on repeating? Yeah, it's not 0 yet. Change the counter by -1. It's 98. Still not 0. 97. Still not 0. 96. Still not 0. And it'll keep repeating that until the counter equals 0. So we can put this in instead of the wait. The only thing that we haven't captured here is this is wait 100 seconds. Whereas this is just kind of counting down from 100. And it might do it super fast. So the one last thing we need is we need to make sure that each cycle lasts 1 second. And that ought to do it. So now it's going to set the counter to 100. It's going to repeat until the counter equals 0. Wait 1 second. Change the counter by -1. Wait 1 second. Change the counter by -1. So every second it's going to go 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92. It's always going to take a second to do a whole loop because of this wait 1 second thing here. Now, as I say, I can just put this code in the place where I used to have wait 100 seconds, but I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to create a new block, and I'm going to call it countdown. And then I'm going to add an input to that. Seconds. Okay. And then we're going to define this as follows. Grab the seconds and put it where the 100 is. And then grab this and put it in here. And put 100 in it. Now, why do it this way? Well, one reason is just because it keeps our code readable, to kind of take this countdown out and define it so that I don't have to put all the internal mechanics of the countdown in the cycle levels. But there's another reason for it, which is that now by changing this, I can change the length of the level. So if I only want my levels to be 30 seconds, I just put that. And now that will be the value that's put in here, which means the counter gets set to 30, and then it just counts down from 30. And the really cool thing about this is it's going to allow me to cheat, which, you know, I don't necessarily want cheating to be built into the game for the player. But as the developer of the game, as the programmer, Sometimes I want to be able to cheat so I can get to the part of the game that I'm testing. So sometimes when I want to go through new levels, for example, I'm going to want to shorten this so that the end of the level happens quite quickly. Okay, so I'll tell you how to cheat levels in the next video. For now, we're all done, and I'll see you there. Thank you for listening, and if you find this video useful, please hit like and subscribe.